In our last episode, we picked the Sternritters who are fit to be the captains of the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd Division as well as their suitable lieutenants. For this episode, how about we continue drawing the rest of them? In which divisions would these characters belong to this time? Let's all find out together in a few moments. But first, this video contains spoilers, so I advise you to watch at your own risk. So strap in, let's grab our pencil, and let's draw, even if we are. Now let's start right after we ended, with the 4th Division Captain. Since there are no known medics in the Sternritters that I'm aware of, Giselle Jewel might be the closest there is to be the captain of the medical assistance and supply. To make it clear, her zombie ability could replace the lost limbs of her comrades using the flesh of her zombified victims. I would also think that Askin would also be fitting to be the captain of this division because of the knowledge on how a body works that enables him to heal himself. However, we've seen Giselle heal some of her companions, in which Askin, I think, never did. I really love how I managed to create a unique Shinigami design for her. Similar to Unohana's traditional aesthetics, I also let Giselle wear an obi. To make her look cuter, I purposely added a blue ribbon as a reference to her blue heart buckle on her original design. And as a replacement for her small Quincy hat, I made her wear a cute hair accessory resembling a skull. There's actually no reason on why I chose Bambito Busterbane to be Giselle's lieutenant other than the fact that they are both friends with each other, or shall we say, always fight together, including the 3 fellow Quincy's, namely Lil Toto Lampert, Mininia Macallon, and Candice Catnip. You're also probably thinking on why Babieta is only a lieutenant, as she seems to be the leader of their group called Bambis, right? Well, I got a little bit of free time, so I googled it out and found out that Bambieta is actually one of the weakest of the group according to the author, thus pushes me to place her in the lieutenant position instead. Anyways, her Shinigami design is just pretty simple. Together with the conventional lieutenant attire, I included some simple design elements such as a red undergarment shown connected to her neck and a fine sling strap to hold her sword. Also, this might not be visible to her design, but I made her wear a short skirt similar to her original Sternritter uniform. For the captain of the 5th Division, who is responsible for the Kido Corps, Guermi Dumo may be our best bet for this position. I don't really know much about how Kido works, but as far as I know, Kido is basically magic spells. And out of all the Sternritters, I think Guermi's ability is the closest there is to be called magic spells, as the dude can literally create anything out from his imagination. Talking about imagination, I did have a hard time imagining his Shinigami design. As his original Quincy design is a coat, I went to a baggy looking attire for his Shinigami design, as well as include a hood for his Haori. Although this look seems a fit for him, I believe I could have done a better job if I have more time to spare. If I'm being honest, I don't really know whose Sternritter should I place as Guermi's lieutenant. Any Shinigami can practically be in the Kido Corps, as almost all of them, if not all, can use and master Kido. So, I just listed some possible Sternritter there is and decide which of them has the ability to be considered to be Kido related. Finally, I went with Nanana Najakup to be Guermi's lieutenant. You see, Nanana's ability is very similar to how a Shinigami uses Kido to attack an opponent in the form of, if I'm not mistaken, Ryuryuku and Reishi for the Quincy's, as what we've seen when he attacked Aizen or when he fired arrows to his enemies. I really didn't think much in coming up for his Shinigami design here, as I was able to imagine it almost instantly. Although it seems very simple, I can really feel the individuality of his design. With regards to the captain of the 6th Division, Ugram Hushvolt is the only one that automatically comes into my mind. As the head of the internal affairs, I think it should be a character who is a loyal servant of the Soul Society and is capable of seriously enforcing its laws. And Ugram, I think, is the best choice as he's been highly loyal to Yuhaba throughout the series. Well, I didn't really finish the manga, so feel free to comment if you think otherwise. Nevertheless, his actions towards Bazz-B and Oryu's betrayal also strengthens this argument as well, although not really a valid point, but hey, both Ugram and Byakuya have this uncanny resemblance with each other, making me think Ugram is really fated to be in this division. While his Shinigami design is not that different from his Quincy uniform, I still see to it to make it eye-catching as possible. By incorporating his iconic blue fur on his shoulder, I also added bracers on his arm, giving him a traditional warrior impression. By the way guys, I'd really love to see the Sternritters to be completed as the Gotei 13, but if this video won't do well, I'm afraid this will be the last of it. So I would really appreciate it if this video gets at least 3,000 likes so that we could continue with the remaining Quincies. Anyways, making Bazz-B as the lieutenant of the 6th Division is also a no-brainer. Not because he's fit to be in this division, but because of his relationship with Ugram Hushvolt. As Bazz-B, in my opinion, has always been with Ugram for so many years, it feels there's no other character that is more fitting to be Ugram's assistant other than Bazz-B. Transforming him into a Shinigami took me just an instant as well by keeping and retaining his underclothing, armbands, gloves, and even his chain necklace. I also think it would be cool to give him a little bit of color for his outfit, so I decided to change his underclothing as well as his armbands colors from color black to red, giving him the complete Soul Reaper appearance. Thank you so much for sticking around. If you want to see the first part of this video, the link will be in the description below. Also, if you'd want to see the rest of the Sternritters to complete this set of Gotei 13 members, please do me a favor by hitting the like button. It might be a small task, but it will be a very big help for the channel. Special thank you to my patrons in Patreon. This video will not be possible without your support. To see more of my content and to show your support to the channel, you might want to consider becoming a member in Patreon. For as little as $2 a month, you can now vote for our upcoming video topics with our monthly polls. We also have some amazing perks such as access to my full resolution drawings, early access to my future videos, coloring pages, digital drawings. You'll also have a chance to request your own character and get featured on my videos. You can also read my silly weekly dump comics consisting of your favorite anime characters for you to enjoy, and so much more. Another way to support the channel is to purchase some of my art prints in the in-print store. This includes some of my traditional drawings as well as the digital versions of my artworks. This is the That's So Good artist, and remember, art is beautiful, life is wonderful.